Hello everyone, welcome to Framework Educational Hub. Myself Aishwarya Saxena, and today in this video I am going to demonstrate one machine learning project using Python programming, and the topic of today's project demonstration is lung cancer detection. So to detect the lung cancer, there we are having a data set, and with the help of that particular data set we will be creating a Python machine learning project in which we will be detecting lung cancer. So if you are new to this channel, subscribe the channel and don't forget to press the notification bell because a lot of videos related to Python and machine learning are coming very soon. So let's start. First of all, I will be demonstrating the project, showing you the data set, and then I will be showing you the synopsis, that is the project proposal, the report and the PPT of this particular project. So that will be helping you out to create a documentation also. So don't skip the video, see the video till the end because minute demonstrations I will be giving. So they will be really very helpful for you. In case you want the code of the project or you want the documentation which I am having, so you can contact me by joining the WhatsApp group. Like the description is holding the link of the WhatsApp group of Framework Educational Hub. You can join the group. So let's start. First of all, I'm just going to show you the data set which we are using in this particular project. So here you can see this is the lung cancer data set, and it is having like records of 62 patients, you can say 62 people, and actually it's 61 because the first is header. The header is holding the headings, so name, surname, age, smokes, area, alcohol and results. So these are the headers. Here you can see many people records are here, so with the complete name, their age, their smoking habits, their alcohol habits and all, and accordingly the result is calculated. So here you can see the result 0101 values are there. So accordingly we will be creating the graphs, we will be doing the proper analysis, and we will be just detecting that okay, this particular patient has these habits, so what are the chances of lung cancer. So let's start. I am just coming to the project demonstration now. So let's start. I am using the PyCharm software here. I like for this particular demonstration. In case you do not have PyCharm, so no issues, you can download PyCharm. I will be sharing the link in the description. Let me show you that how you can download the PyCharm software. JetBrains.org is the official website of PyCharm. So from there you can download it. And let me show you. I will be sharing the link also in the description. And it is really very simple to install this PyCharm software. It is like you can use any other software also, there is no issue, but I'm just telling that how you can install this one. So you have to go for the community version, that is coming free of cost. You do not have to pay for this. In case you are downloading the professional version, it comes with the free trial of 1 week, and after that you have to pay for it. So if you are downloading the community version, it will be free of cost, and actually whatever you want to do in Python, everything is possible here. This professional version is providing some networking features for the official purposes, so that is good for the like some team is working on the PyCharm, so for some professional and network features it is good, but for learning and for implementing various projects individually, like community version is very nice. So you can use this community version. It is free of cost and open source. Coming back to the project, you can see my project has been like loaded here on my PyCharm software, and I'm just minimizing this pane. Now here you can see I will be explaining everything whatever is written here properly, and let me tell you that what are the different modules which you have to install while working on this particular project. You have to install the pandas, NumPy and Matplotlib module plus the Sklearn. So 4 modules are there which you have to install in this particular project when you are running it. The first one is the pandas, that is for like loading the data set and all CSV file we have to load, which we have seen right now. So you must have noticed that the Excel file which I had opened, that is having the extension CSV, that stands for the comma separated values. So this is the CSV file, and CSV file is opening on the spreadsheet software. So it is Excel in the case of Microsoft Windows and all. And so to load this kind of file we need the pandas, the NumPy module, that is the numeric Python we are using, the Matplotlib we are using because we will be plotting different graphs, and I'm just showing you the Matplotlib official website, that is the matplotlib.org. To install the Matplotlib software you just have to use the pip command, that is pip install Matplotlib. So with the help of that you will be installing it easily. There is no issue. If you want to install it, you just have to come towards your command prompt and on the command prompt you have to run pip space install matplotlib. So similarly, if you want to install numpy, you will be installing in the same way. You just have to press enter after this. Pip stands for Python package installer, and matplotlib is actually the plotting module provided in Python. So with the help of this you can plot different graphs. Similarly, you will be installing the numpy module. So numpy is pip install numpy, that is numeric Python, and pip stands for the Python package installer. So with the help of this you can install this module also. Don't forget that you have to keep your internet connectivity on. The internet should be on at the time when you are installing it. Just press enter after this and it will be installed into your system. The next module you have to install Sklearn. So Sklearn module also is very nice and important module for this particular project especially. And Sklearn stands for the scikit-learn, and again you have to use the pip command. Similarly, you can install the pandas with the help of pip command. So just on the command prompt you have to run individually all 4 of these commands to run this particular project. Let me show you the Sklearn also. So Sklearn is really important module for the machine learning projects, and in the case of this particular project also we are having it here. So here you can see Sklearn is scikit-learn, and it is a machine learning in Python module. So this is the official website of Sklearn, and you have to install this also with the help of pip command in your system. So if you have not understood properly, you can just rewind this video to see that how you have to install the packages. In case you are still facing any problem, you can comment your query in the comment section. If there is any error or problem, just comment it, so our community and I will be helping you out in that particular case. So let's come back to the project. Here you can see we have to import these modules, that is pandas, numpy, matplotlib, and as pd, as np, as pit is basically alias. Alias means that we are just taking this small name in place of the complete name. So with the help of this we will be accessing the different functions which are available in these modules. Similarly, Sklearn we have selected the model from the model selection. Sklearn.model selection, import train test split. So train test split, that is a split like a split train and test module you can say, and it is really, the function is really necessary one, because let me just explain this also. Please don't skip the video, watch it till the end, because as I am explaining all the things in between, so just take some notes also for your references. When we talk about split train and test, so here split means that basically suppose you are having a data set. Let's say you are having a data set which is holding, let's say, 100 records maybe. So what will be happening, you have to split the data set into 2 parts. The first part you will be using for training the model, and the second part you will be using for testing the model which you have created. So suppose you have taken 60 records to train the model, you have split in 60 and 40 records. This way you have split in 2 parts, and suppose you are using to train the model. The first part you can say 60 records you are using to train the model, and to test the model that whatever you have trained, that is working properly or not. You can use the remaining records to check that everything is working absolutely fine. And when the things are working fine with the present data set which you are having, with the help of that it is working fine, that means you can just check the new values also, and for the new values also it will be working absolutely correct. So this is the train, test and split. So the same thing we are actually taking from the model selection. Then for the processing, standard scalar we are taking. K-neighbors classifier is a classifier which we are using. Let me show you the K-neighbors classifier from the Sklearn. I will be sharing this link in the description, so you will be able to understand this particular algorithm in a well-mannered way. There is a complete description of this particular algorithm. The people who are interested in learning, they can just go towards this link. I will be sharing it in the description. After that, confusion matrix we are creating, then F1 score, and to check the accuracy of the model, that how accurate the model is working, we are importing accuracy score. For the decision tree, we are taking the tree here from the Sklearn itself. Now you can see this print statement will be actually printing this data set message on the terminal. Like whatever we are printing with the help of print statement, that will be printed on the terminal. Then the dataset we are taking, dataset equals to pd.read CSV. So here, as I have told you, this PD, that is the pandas alias, this will be actually helping to read the dataset. So try to keep your dataset in the same folder where you are keeping your file. Suppose this is my actual project file and this is my dataset. So both things I have kept into the same folder. That is a better approach of working on any project. So it will be just loading the CSV file. Then you are just printing the length of the dataset. That means how many records are there it will be giving. Now the analysis has been started. Then printing dataset head. Head means it will be giving 0 to 4 values. That means starting 5 values it will be printing on the terminal only. Then scatter matrix, we are just passing the complete data set which we have loaded with the help of CSV, read CSV. We are just passing it to the scatter matrix. So it will be like for the plot creation it will be helping. Then pyplot.show. So to just see all the matrix which are created, we will be taking pyplot.show. Now here some different scattering and data set you can say splitting is started for the graph creations. Here we have taken two variables. I am explaining everything in detail, so please concentrate yourself and watch the video till the end. As I have already said, don't skip it. It will be really helpful if you are not skipping. So A and B, two variables we have taken. In those two variables we have just stored result equal to 1 and result equal to 2. That means when the result is 1 it will be taking the value A, and when the result is 0 it will be taking the value B. So if you remember, I have just shown you in the data set also. Let me just open it once again. So in the data set also, in the result there were two values, 1 and 0. So these 1 and 0 from this particular result column we are storing in the variable A and B respectively. Now for A and B we are just checking all age, smoke, and we are giving the color. So here you can see color black, color blue we have given. Now this way it is going, you can see. So here one more thing you have to understand, that 1 and 0 which we are taking, so label 1 which we are taking and the label 0 which we are taking. 1 is for who is having cancer and 0 is for no cancer. Okay, 0 means no cancer, there is no cancer in the patient, no chances of cancer, and 1 means there are chances of cancer in the patient. So the results will be coming in the same manner. And one thing, as I have told you before also in my previous videos, in some Matplotlib videos, so there also I have told you that when you use label, so label when you are using, you have to use the legend function. So the legend function we will be using here to show the rectangular box in which everything will be written related to the graph, the plot. So here you can see X label, Y label we are taking for the X axis label, that is the heading you can say, and Y axis label. Similarly, the legend we have taken because we have given this label 1 and 0, so it will be coming in the output. You will be understanding it and I will be telling it once again. So here the title of the plot we have given. So one scatter plot we have created here. This scatter plot is actually coming from the Matplotlib module. Then another scatter plot we are creating with the help of, like this was for age and smoke ratio. Age and smoke, you can say XY axis we had taken. Here we are taking age and alcohol. So we are just comparing. All of these graphs will be created here. Different graphs will be created here. Then smoke versus alcohol. Like the first one was age versus smoke. Second one is age versus alcohol. And the third one is smoke versus alcohol. So this is smoke versus alcohol graph. So how many people are smoking and how many are not, or smoking or taking alcohol accordingly. Then the splitting of the data set is going here. You can see we are just splitting the data set. Then we are taking the X train, Y train variables. So for the training and testing, we are just splitting the data set, you can see, with the help of train, test, and split function. After that, we are scaling the features with the standard scaler, and here we are just fitting the model. So this fit command is used to fit the model, and we are just using this X train here to fit the model, you can see, this way. And after that, using the KNN algorithm, we are just checking the length and all of the training data set. And then with the help of KNN, we are just using this classifier, the K-neighbors classifier, and the classification we are doing of the X and Y training and testing data set. So the training data set will be actually getting fit with the help of KNN. After that, you can see we are doing the prediction of the test data set with the help of classifier.predict, and we are just passing the test data set here, and the predictions will be taking place. Then the evaluation we are making with the help of the confusion matrix, and this confusion matrix will be taking the Y test and Y predict data. With the help of that, we are just creating one variable name as CM. That CM is basically holding the confusion matrix, so it will be printing on the terminal. Then in the confusion matrix, what are the different positions and what are the different cases we have just given here, and that will be actually coming out in the output according to the ratio. Then here we are just printing the accuracy, and you can see the score and the accuracy. F1 is score and the accuracy will be printed with the help of the confusion matrix. We have got it here. Then using the decision tree also we have done this particular way. So with the help of two different models like the KNN, with the help of KNN and with the help of decision tree, we have just concluded that accuracy of the model, that how fine it is working. So I have just shown you everything and I have explained each and every line. And let's run this, and then we will be seeing further demonstration with the help of the output which is coming. So let's run this particular project. Before running the project, you obviously have to install all the required algorithms. Here you can see first of all the data set is loaded, and here the output is started coming. I will be explaining this graph just a second. I'm just minimizing it. Let's see here that the data set which is printed here, it's 61, that is 61 in number. The headers, these are, and from 0 to 4 it is printing, because first of all we had used the dataset.head function. So with the help of that, the head, that is from 0 to 4, that is 5 records are getting printed, just to analyze that okay, what are the data and all. So after that we are working on the graphs. So the graphs are started coming. First of all, this is the complete histoscatter plot. So the histoscatter plot is having all the verses which we have taken in between, and the scattering is coming according to the age, smoke, area Q, and alcohol and results. It's here, and similarly it's here also. So that ratio is coming here. As I will be closing this graph, so the next graph will be automatically coming. So here you can see the next graph is also coming here, that is the smoke versus age graph. So the smoke versus age graph, now as I was talking about the legend, so this rectangular box which is coming here, that is actually the legend. This is only the legend which is holding the marker and the value. So marker means this black and blue is coming here. So 1 is actually showing that the patients who are having cancer, and 0, that is blue, is showing that the patients who are not having cancer. So here you can see 0 is showing the patients which are not having cancer according to their age and the smoking habits. Then I'm just closing it, and then you will be getting the next graph, that is the alcohol versus age graph. Here also 0 means the people who are not having cancer, and 1 means when they are having cancer, like according to the age, like 50 age, the people who are in age of 50 and who are taking like alcohol. So what is the ratio and what is the chances that they will be having cancer, lung cancer. And then smoke versus alcohol, according to that we are taking. So the people who are taking alcohol also and they are smoking also. So the 0 is showing that no chances, like very less when the taking alcohol and the smoking tendency is low. Here you can see obviously there you can get it that the chances is very low, but when the habits are increasing, so it is increasing in the black area. That means where their chances is more of having lung cancer. So as I have closed it, so you can see this in bottom, it will be coming with the KNN algorithm. So this here it is coming, and the confusion matrix is also drawn. According to the confusion matrix, it is just giving that the position 1.0 shows the patient that does not have cancer. In this case, that is 8 patients, like according to the dataset which we are having, which we have taken, according to that 8 patients are not having cancer. Then 1.2 shows the number of patients that have higher risk of cancer. In this case 1, very higher risk, only 1. Then the position 2.1 shows, this one actually shows the number of shows the incorrect values, in this case 2. So the incorrect values are 2. Position 2.2 shows the correct number of patients that have cancer, so that is in case 2, this way. Then here you can see F1 score and accuracy. So F1 score and accuracy is coming here. 76% accuracy is coming with the help of KNN algorithm. And when we are using the decision tree, so classification accuracy on test and train model is coming. The training model is giving 95.8% accuracy, and the test data is giving 69.2% accuracy. So I hope you enjoyed this particular project, but it's not all. Now I'm just going to demonstrate the different documentation which are related to this project, because when you are creating some project and you have to submit it somewhere, or if you are not even submitting your project, let me share with you one very important thing. Suppose you are creating any project just for learning purpose, always try to create the different documents for it. Those documents could be a synopsis, that is known as the project proposal. The project proposal actually holds that whatever you are going to do in your project and all the requirement prerequisites are there. The project proposal or the synopsis is actually created before starting the project. Okay, it is created before starting the project, just to analyze that okay, these are the requirements, these are the data sets, these are the algorithm, or these are the use cases which I have to consider, which you have to consider to create that particular project. So the synopsis is just like a prerequisite thing that you have to do in the starting. After creating the synopsis, you will be able to understand that okay, now we can start with the project creation, because you know that what are the different things which are required. Then you can just work on your coding of the project. After that, when the code is completed, then you can create the report. The main difference between the report and the synopsis is that major thing is that coding and the output screenshots come in the report. Another thing, you can just explore more about the implementations which you have made, because most of the time there is 20%, you can say 80-20 ratio is there, that 20% differences will be there when you are creating the report. So the report will be can have some more description about the different algorithms or the modules which we have used in the project. So I have just told this thing. Let's now see the report and synopsis of this particular project. So first of all, I'm just showing the synopsis. Then I will be showing you the presentation also. Okay, so here I'm just scrolling. I'm just giving you like overview, you can say, an overview I'm giving here. So these are the headings which we have taken here, and it is just having the introduction and objective, background, that what are the different modules, what are the different algorithms which are getting used here, and what are the different you can say from where the data set is downloaded, and different descriptions, the hardware software requirement of the project, then the future scope, that what could be enhanced in the project, and the conclusion and bibliography and references would be there. So this is a synopsis of this lung cancer detection project. And let me show you the report also. So in the report, you can expand more about the project topic. Whatever you want, you can add in the introduction also, objective also, according to the requirements. Then here you can see there are some differences. The length is also increase of introduction as compared to the synopsis. Objective, in the background, more things could be included, whatever you have understood new in the project after creating it. Then here you can see the hardware software requirement, and then the coding is coming. So the complete code of the project is here, you can see. And after that, the output screenshots, like what are the required output is, whatever output is coming, the screenshots are pasted here. You can see it is a really complete project which I have created here, and you can see the different things which are present. So now I will be showing you the PPT of the project. Okay, so here now let's see the PPT, and I'm just opening this PPT. So like there are different documentation which you can create for a project which you are creating, and those documentations will be enhancing your skills. They will be helping you out to work in a well-mannered way, in a professional aspect. Here this particular project which is in front of you is including all the documentation, and if you are interested, you can just contact me on WhatsApp with the help of the link which is provided in the description of the video. With the help of that, you can join the WhatsApp group and you can ping me so I can share the complete documentation of this project. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Many more videos will be coming soon in the same series, which is project series, that is the machine learning project series. So I hope you have watched this particular video also, and there are many more interesting stuff present on this channel. So if you are new to this channel, Fameword Educational Hub, don't forget to subscribe and also press the notification bell. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned and see you in the next video.